Hey, you alright?
Yes. There's something I should have told you, so I'll just come out and say it. I was born in the Enclave.
How is that possible?
Oh, luck or tragedy, depending on your perspective. Before I was born, my mother and father lived here happily for several years. But they decided it would be better if my mother raised me with my grandmother and great aunts for the first few months of my life. So she left with me when I was just a hatchling, with every intention to return.
But the surge happened.
The life I should have had was lost for good. Because of all this, I never knew my father. I don't even know his name.
So, we're going to find out who your father was.
You would help me?
Of course. Maybe Lane would have some ideas on where to start.
Actually, I had an idea myself. The spindle mentioned a statue of my mother. It's clear the Enclave commemorated their champions. I can't shake this feeling my father is among them.
You think there's a statue of your father?
I know it sounds strange, but the handful of times that my mother spoke of him, she described him as this great hero. Since she was one herself, is it so crazy to think she might have meant that literally?
Maybe not. I can scope out the statues in Upper Denevron for a resemblance, if that's what you want.
Good. And thank you. Excuse me, but Arakim mentioned you're the Spindle, a leading representative for the High Arcanists.
Oh, yes, that's correct.
We wanted to formally introduce ourselves. I'm Aurea, as you know. This is Darm, our enchanter, and Bryn, our acting point.
We didn't catch your name earlier. Khan?
Just call me Isla. Is there something I can help you with?
We'd actually like to help you. Apparently you want to restore the arcs.
Shh! Not so loud. Sorry, that sounds wonderful, but the Eye won't be happy about us collaborating.
Pooling resources and sharing knowledge is hardly a bad thing. Why would the Eye be upset about us trying to help you?
It's complicated. Anyway, I do want to fix the arcs. More than anything. I just need you to be quiet about it.
Okay. We'll try, but forgive us if our excitement bubbles over and we forget.
It's Darm. He's the one that might forget.
We know that the arcs began malfunctioning after the surge. A select few were even sabotaged. Any idea on what caused the other malfunctions?
Some theories, but nothing solid. Anyone who knew how to create arcs, let alone fix them, died before I was born. I've tinkered with an inactive arc that's lying near the Grand Gate, but it would make a world of difference if I could study a resonance that was freshly harvested from a great arc's pattern.
Consider it done.
You sure about this, Bryn? I know you've defeated a great Archon before, but harvesting one is another matter.
For our new friend, I'll make it happen.
If you're sure, I certainly would appreciate it. With discretion, of course.
Right.
We've been talking a while. You'd better go.
thinks her father could have a statue in the Enclave just like her mother. So, I'm looking for a male Oberon that fits our timeline.
Bryn, I'm glad you're here. I need to talk.
What's going on?
Yeah, about those 90 Drake scales. I know Arya said we don't need. She just doesn't understand. Especially now that these. We need to be prepared. Do you think you could?
Kaz, you need to tell me what's really going on. The Weaver Band is okay. More than okay. We're in. Besides, it's not me.
You think I'm insane?
No.
Era's breath. I shouldn't have brought this up, but you just don't understand.
Whatever this is.
No. I shouldn't have burdened you, but
Kaz.
I can't talk about this anymore.
Casmin is not okay. How are you settling in, Eric? Things going well?
Good. Yeah, they're fine.
Just good?
No, not. The eye publicly scorched you. Meanwhile, the witch, of course.
Sounds like you could...
Really? No, wait, I know. In particular, the...
Would the areas be...
Yes.
Consider it done.
Maybe an odd...
Why not?
I've...
She is a four... Hey, Aurea.
I know. I'm worried. Let's talk at the Ark.
All right. Hi, Aurea.
That's weirdly formal.
He finds you intimidating.
He does.
He's wondering if he could...
Happily. But feel free. It's safe to say Casmin hasn't been acting.
Bryn, she seems more open.
She's begging me for
Not that we could tell.
more than that. She's convinced we're all...
I have heard rumors of
What kind of room?
in polytheistic beliefs that are pervasive in the sufferer is haunted by the goddess of justice, Ira.
All right. Casmin is suffering. We need...
Preemptively?
Hardly. This is likely a scientific explanation must.
You think the Enclave could...
Make sense.
The steps in the upper city is where I'd start. Between the main building of the spire. From your explorations,
Great.
maybe the name of someone who suffered. Like, if you find someone like that, Ira's plague is wildly
You're right. I'll start... As impressive as Aurea's lineage may be, we're 200 years off the timeline for Arden to be her father. not to mention the lack of feathers.
Remember, Bill, the spindle needs you to harvest a resonance from one of these massive arcs.
dispel her nerves.
Only one way to find out. A resonance, freshly pulled from an ark's pattern, as requested.
By the flames! You can't be serious! This is incredible! You know, great archons weren't built with patterns. They formed. This will propel my research faster than...
What is this about?
Nothing.
Is that so? Then why is this rogue point harvesting archons for you?
This is just healthy collaboration between our people. What's wrong with that?
What's wrong is that you're pursuing a project that I have given my daughter expressed orders not to pursue.
Daughter?
The reason you didn't want me studying active arcs was because it was too dangerous to harvest one. But Bryn offered to do it for me. None of our people were put at risk.
The reason I didn't want you researching arcs is because I ordered you not to. Not as your father, but as the leader of the Enclave. This insolence and disrespect will not be tolerated. You will drop this obsession at once, Isla. For good.
Hey, are you...
I can't be seen speaking to you about this subject anymore. I'm sorry.
But...
I need to get back to work. Goodbye.
Having a discussion to clarify the meaning of no contact protocol.
Of course.